Hello and welcome to this video all about how to use LBRY 0.34.2. Now this is a new version of the LBRY software that has just come out on 28th of July 2019. So it's had quite a few updates recently, LBRY, so I just thought I'd do this tutorial on how to use the software and what LBRY is exactly. If you don't know already, LBRY is a new type of system. Basically, some people are calling it the YouTube killer, and it's a thing where content creators can upload their material and also potentially get paid for their material. YouTube is upsetting a lot of people these days, and because of that the way is open for a competitor. But LBRY works in a very different way to YouTube, so let's have a little look at it. If you don't know what LBRY is, the best thing you can do to start with is go over to LBRY.com, which will give you some idea of how it works and also allow you to get the software, the LBRY client or the LBRY app as they call it. So just go to www.lbry.com and that should take us to the LBRY home screen, and there it is, and this will tell you exactly what LBRY is about, and it will allow you to download it. As you can see here, it says download for Linux. It's sensed my system. I'm using Linux Mint 17.1 here, but there are all kinds of platforms that you can use LBRY with. You can use it on Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Android and iOS, but I'm on Linux. Just click the download button for whatever platform you're on and follow the instructions, and basically what that will do is that will put a bit of software, the LBRY client, or what LBRY call the LBRY app, onto your desktop. Now I've already done that. I've already stuck it on my desktop, so we'll just open it and have a look. So on Linux here, it comes in menu and it puts it in sound and video, and you can see there it is, LBRY, a browser for the LBRY network, a digital marketplace controlled by its users. So if I click that, then LBRY will open. And it takes it a while to open. It comes this very funky opening screen, which is moving. It is animated. This now it's animated a bit jerkily on my computer. I'm using quite an old machine here. This machine had a new motherboard in it about 4 or 5 years ago, and it's not been updated since then, and the hardware. So if it'll work on my computer, it'll probably work on yours. So the first thing it wants me to do is unlock my wallet. It will ask you to do this every time you log in if you have encrypted your wallet. Now don't worry about what the wallet is yet. If you are familiar with cryptocurrency, you'll probably know all about wallets. LBRY does use blockchains and does use cryptocurrency to operate, but don't worry, you don't have to buy anything on LBRY. It's all free to use. I haven't paid a penny to use LBRY, but I'm just going to unlock my wallet by putting in my password, and then click on unlock. And it's a little bit slow, it's not instantaneous. Bear in mind this is a new platform. It's being tested at the moment. It's not as sleek as something that's been around for ages and had all the bugs and things taken out of it, although it is pretty good and it's getting better all the time. So I've opened the LBRY software, which is basically a kind of browser for the library protocol. Now, if you don't know what a protocol is how can I explain it? It's a system, if you like, that can be used across the internet. Normal browsers that browse the web use the HTTP protocol, things like Firefox and Opera and Chrome and things like that. LBRY uses its own protocol, the LBRY protocol, and because it uses its own protocol, it needs its own browser, and that is what this LBRY client thing does. So here we are in the LBRY client, and it brings you up to this home screen, this latest version. If you've had an old version of LBRY, you'll see this is different. This has been redesigned. This redesign has been around for about a week or so now, but it did used to look quite different to this. But this is how it looks now, and you will see trending videos and things pretty much like YouTube. But although it looks a bit like YouTube, the way it works is very different, because with YouTube, LBRY is with YouTube, everything is on the YouTube servers. All your videos that you upload to YouTube go onto YouTube's own servers, and when somebody wants to watch a video back, they have to pull it down from YouTube servers. Now, YouTube is a bit of a victim of its own success, because all those millions and millions of videos that get uploaded to YouTube, and there's some crazy number of videos, like so many thousand, I think, videos a minute or something get uploaded to YouTube globally. Obviously they have to have massive servers all over the place to store all that content on, and they are getting to be a victim of their own success. And that is why you will hear stories that YouTube doesn't make any money, because it just has to invest in so much hardware to keep the system going. Whether it does actually make any money or not is open to debate, but that's a thing for another time. The way LBRY is different is that it works kind of using peer-to-peer and BitTorrent-like systems, whereby when you upload a video to LBRY, what you are actually doing is offering that video to all the other LBRY users who are using the same piece of software that you are, this bit of software that I've opened here. And when people watch a video, it will download that video onto their computers, and then they can share it out. So it's kind of like peer-to-peer and file sharing. If you remember how Napster used to be for music and stuff like that, you'll know all about peer-to-peer. And that is how LBRY works. So it's very decentralized, and it's all open source software as well. So, you know, anybody can write a client that uses this blockchain. Now, all the information is stored in a blockchain, similar to how cryptocurrency is stored. And you do use cryptocurrency in LBRY. And that's what this is up here. These are LBRY credits. And as you can see here, I've currently got 372.91 LBRY credits. Now, how do you get LBRY credits? Well, you get it for doing things on LBRY. So we can see how to get credits, and if we click on the credits up there, when you start you'll probably have none, or I think you actually start with 10 credits or something like that. It gives you automatically when you're a new user, and you basically sign up to LBRY when you first open the app and things for the very first time, and then you'll see this come up with the credits. Click on the credits up there, and then this drop down comes up, and you can click on rewards. And when you click on reward, you can see that you can earn library credits for doing various things. Now this will be different for different people. When you first come to the platform, you'll have a lot more options of things you can do to earn rewards. But because I've done a lot of those things, the ones that don't reoccur basically have disappeared off this list. But you will be able to get kind of couple of hundred credits quite easily on LBRY. And one way you can get credits on an ongoing basis is this, the weekly LBRY cast, which is basically something that LBRY features every week. It says check out the content featured in the weekly LBRY cast. At this time it's at World War II it's called, and it's marked with a ribbon. This reward can be earned a single time every week. If you are verified on the system, you will be sent an email when it changes, and it says get 10 LBC, and it says you haven't watched a featured video from this time period yet. So what I need to do is I need to go and find at World War II, and hopefully I will be able to earn some credits there. So let's go to home again, and we need to find at World War II. Now previous versions the featured LBRY cast was at the top of a page, but now they've changed things around a bit. It isn't, so we've got to search for at World War II. So how was that actually spelt? Let's just have a look at that again. Rewards, LBRY cast, at World War II with capital letters WW and T. So at the top here we can do a search, so we can go at World War II. And let's see what that finds us. At World War II is there. So this is a new way of doing it, and there is a little featured content thing there. That's the little ribbon that they're talking about, you see. So it says featured content, earn rewards for watching. So remember, if I watch the featured content from the featured channel, I can get 10 LBRY credits a week. So remember, I've got 372.91 LBRY credits there at the moment. So let's have a little look at this video. Monetize this, YouTube. So here's the video. Now when you play back a video, remember you're not playing it back from a central server. Remember, it's peer-to-peer, it's file sharing, so you're actually playing this back from lots of other people. You're getting bits of this video from lots of other people who are also using LBRY all over the world. So because of that, it can sometimes be a little bit slow or a little bit slow to get going. But let's click play and see what happens. And as you can see, it's requesting the stream. Waiting for metadata. And then it should start. And there you see it says you have claimed a 10 LBRY credit reward, and it also says it's downloaded. Up here you see it's downloaded this video, but for some reason it hasn't started. Now this is a problem you have sometimes, but if you now go to LBRY, it shows you all the things that are in your library. These are the things that are on your computer that you've downloaded, videos that you've watched and have auto-downloaded to your computer, and you can now share out there. So it says that I've downloaded this one now, so let's try and play it back.
July 24th, 1940. I'm Indy Nidell, and this is World War II. This is the first episode of the new direction for this channel that we talked about in yesterday's Time Goes.
And there you go. So that's how it works on LBRY. That's how you can watch a video. And if you notice, it's been added up here to my LBRY credits. I've now got 382.91 LBRY credits. And if we have a look in the overview, it says that you have 72 LBRY credits in unclaimed rewards, and it says 158 LBRY credits have been earned from rewards. And again, this has changed recently. But if I want to look at claiming my rewards, it shows you what I can still do to get more credits. It says you can watch stuff, earn more stuff for each unlocked level. I've at the minute watched 111 videos so far, and I need to watch 1,000 videos to get to level 5. I can watch at most 10 videos a day to add to this count. I can watch more than 10 videos a day, but only 10 will count towards the overall total. And when I get to 1,000, I can then get 50 LBRY credits, which is quite a lot. Earn rewards for subscribing to channels. You're currently subscribed to 3 subscriptions, and your goal is 5 to get to level 2. So if I subscribe to 2 more channels in a similar way to how you subscribe to channels on YouTube, then I'll pick up 2 LBRY credits, and then that will change, and it will say that I've got to subscribe to another given number of channels. Perhaps it'll say next time subscribe to 10 channels, and you currently subscribe to 5, so I might have to subscribe to 5 more, and then I might get 5 credits for that. So these things will update. You can do referral, 20 LBRY credits for referring a friend. This is claimable if the invitee proves humanness, i.e. they're not some kind of bot, so you can't scam the system, and it's limited to 10 redemptions. So you can get 10 friends to sign up to LBRY, and when they sign up and start using it, for each friend who signs up, you get 20 credits. So if you're 10 people you know, and who doesn't know 10 people who've made a YouTube video before? But if 10 people you know sign up to LBRY, then you'll get 200 LBRY credits. And also occasionally you'll find custom codes to receive credits in videos and things. And if you find a custom LBRY credit code, you go here and you click here and you just enter the code that you found wherever somebody's quoted in a video or whatever. Click redeem, and then that will allow you to redeem your credits there. And here you can see some of the credits for different things that I've done to earn those credits. And here, top of the list, is a weekly LBRY cast on July the 28th at 6:15 p.m. but it's now 6:20 p.m. on my computer down here, you see, because I'm doing this in the UK. And you can see it's given me 10 credits for watching that LBRY cast video. And these are the transaction IDs, which is all to do with cryptocurrency. Now, if you really don't understand cryptocurrency, don't worry too much about it. The main thing that you need to know is your credits are kept in something called a wallet. And this is my wallet, and it shows you all my recent transactions, and the most recent one there is that 10 credits that I've received from the LBRY cast. Previously I received 10 credits there for leveling up with LBRY. That means basically installing this new version of the app, which is 0.34.2. That's the one that I've just installed, actually, just before I made this video. As you can see, I did that, what is it now? It's 1821 now. I did that at 1746, so I did that about 40 minutes ago, that installation. And that gave me an extra 10 credits. And previously to that, I'd spent 5 credits because I'd watched a video, which was this video here, and I tipped 5 credits to somebody. And that is the key to how you can make money on LBRY, because there are all these videos that you can watch, and if we look at some of my own videos from Andy's Shed, if I go at Andy's Shed, here's my channel, which is basically stuff taken over from YouTube, and if we click on one of the videos here, like Lost Secrets of Hunstanton, you can see it's free to watch. It says there, can you see that little blue free? But it says I can also tip, so I'll be tipping myself here, but obviously if this was somebody else's video, I could click tip there, and I can enter however many credits that I want to send there, and then, you know, say I want to send 5 credits, I put 5 in there, click on send, and I can tip this video creator 5 credits. So you can send people credits. You can send these credits that you keep earning, basically. You can pass them on to creators of videos that you've particularly enjoyed, and that does 2 things. One, it gives that video creator some credits that they will be able to redeem and turn into real money, just like you can turn Bitcoin into real money and that. I think they're still working on the system for doing that. But the other clever thing about LBRY is the search ranking works off how many tips and how much money a video has earned. So if a lot of people decided to tip my video of Lost Secrets of Hunstanton, then LBRY would put that higher up the search rankings, because it would realise it was a popular video. A lot of people were thinking it was great because a lot of people were giving tips or sending tips for the video. You know, like a meal in a great restaurant, you know, you tip the waiter, and you know, it works the same way here. You see a great video, you tip the creator of the video, and then the LBRY system knows, hey, that video is getting a lot of tips, that must be great, we'll put that higher up the search ranking. So that is how it works. The number of tips a video gets dictates its place in the search ranking. So you don't just get lucky and have the horrible YouTube algorithm dictating whether your video gets publicized or not. When your video gets tipped, or when you put credits against your video when you upload a video, then the more credits that you are willing to invest in a video that you upload, or the more tips that you get, sends the video up the search rankings. So if you were to upload a video to LBRY, then when you upload, it asks you if you want to invest credits into that video. Now, you don't lose the credits that you invest into a video. What actually happens is those credits are stored like against that video for you, and whatever those credits are stored against it, that video like has those credits. It's a bit like lending somebody money. So you are publishing a video, so let's have a go and try and publish something. So it looks like you haven't published anything to LBRY yet, so I clicked on publishers here. So publish something new, so let's publish something. Okay, so choose a file. So let's look on my computer and find something that we can perhaps publish. So just got to find a little bit of something that I can potentially publish here. So let's look at this one, for instance. How to paint canal art. Okay. Yeah, and what we're going to title it as is, we're going to call it Painting Canal Wear for Beginners. And then we can enter a description. So there we go, and I can go to the advanced editor if I like and edit my description a bit more, but I'll just leave it at that. Then I can choose a thumbnail for my video. So enter a thumbnail URL or take a snapshot from your video. So I'll take a snapshot from my video, and this is how the video starts. So let's just scan through it a bit and find a bit where it looks good. And I can play through this if I want. 3 to 4 on each side. So I'll just play through this video a little bit here until I find a scene that I want. This is something that you can't do on YouTube as you're uploading the video. You can't select exactly what thumbnail you're going to use, but here I can. So I'm just trying to go through this a bit. If you can do it one brush stroke and make it come out like that, good on you. So how about there? Let's use that. So we'll upload that thumbnail. And no tags added yet for this video. So there's the thumbnail, it's appeared there. So what shall we call this tag? So we'll call it art. Art we'll use as a tag, so we'll add that tag. We'll use artist as well. Canals, it's all about canals, isn't it? And canal wear and painting things that you think will help people find the video. What else can you call it? I don't know, but that'll do for now anyway. And channel, right? What channel's uploading this? Well, this channel's uploading it. Andy's Shed. Note the capital letters here because this is a different channel. So we'll upload it to this current channel. So this is a URL for this content. So I can just put in beginner's canal art there. Now here's the thing where it's very different to YouTube. Deposit of LBC, and it's on this, any amount will give you the winning bid, because this name hasn't been used before. Okay, so if a lot of people uploaded videos called beginner's canal art, then whoever deposits the most LBC and the most credits against that video will win the search ratings. So if I deposit against this, let's deposit 1 credit against it for now, but you know, if you were coming up with something where you think a lot of people are going to use this name, you deposit a lot more credits, but you get these credits back. You can get these credits back. Now, is it going to be free to watch this video, or am I going to add a price to this file and charge people to watch it? Well, I'm going to make the content free and I hope people tip me. Or am I? No, I'll add a price and show you how it works, this. So the price I'm going to say is 1, you can have either library credits or US dollars. And it says all content fees are charged in library credits. For non-library payments, the number of credits charged will be adjusted based on the value of library credits at the time of purchase. So if library credits go up in value and I want to charge in dollars, it won't charge you 1 library credit. If I do it in dollars, when I upload this video and say I want to charge $1 for watching this video, let's say today 1 library credit is worth $1. Okay, so I put that up and it'll charge you 1 credit and for $1. But let's say in a year 1 library credit is worth $100, then it will charge you 1/100th of a credit in a year's time to watch this same video. It'll still charge you in library credits, but because the library credits have gone up in value and are now worth $100, let's say, it will then charge you just 1/100th of a dollar, like 1 cent. No, so 1/100th of a credit to watch the same video. So you'll still get $1, but because library credits are worth $100 in a year's time, it will charge you 1/100th of a credit, so you will still get a $1. So if I put this up in library credits, it will always charge 1 library credit to watch the video. Okay? So whether it's now, 10 years time, 20 years time, 100 years time, it'll always charge you one library credit. Now if it takes off like Bitcoin have taken off, of course, and one library credit becomes very valuable in years to come, then people won't be able to watch that video because they won't be able to afford it anymore. So my advice is to always change it to the currency, because it says all content fees are charged in library credits. For non-library credit payment methods, the number of credits charged will be adjusted based on the value of library credits at the time of purchase. So change it to dollars so it will always charge the equivalent of $1. So I've changed that to dollars. And then it says additional options. And language is English, licensing. Well, click that on copyrighted if you want to keep the copyright of the video, and it's all rights reserved, and it's going to be C. (2019). Okay, so that's fine. Now I can publish this video. So let's publish the video. And there we go. Publish. So that's the video I'm publishing. Now, has it done it? It looks like you haven't published anything yet. Right. Okay, so why is that? Choose file. Yeah. That's so it's off there. Well, I've done that, haven't I? You know, I've chosen my file. It was that one that I chose. Yeah. So maybe it's just stuck at the minute. Maybe it's just thinking about it. Because everything's gone greyed out. So is it just thinking about publishing that video? So let's have a look. Let's go and look at home page, publishers. You haven't published anything yet, but I have. Let's go, publish something new. Okay. Well, it's grayed everything out. You see, you're learning along with me here. As to why this isn't doing this. But there's the file. And my computer is whirring away at the moment. Ah, what's this? I've not done that. That's working on its own. Waiting for LBRY.com. So this has now opened my normal web browser. As you can see down here, it's open Mozilla Firefox. How do I publish content? Please note to edit your channel. You need to blah blah blah. Yeah, so it's telling you how to do all that. Publish, choose file, enter a title, a description, a thumbnail URL. Well, I did all that, didn't I? You have the option to select the channel. Well, I did that. I set the price, I did the additional options, and I click publish. The file will process in the background and will be added to the LBRY blockchain. Please leave LBRY running while your content is in the pending confirmation mode. This page will automatically refresh and you will be notified when the publish is completed. After this, your content will be available to other LBRY users. However, it is a good idea to leave LBRY open for a while after this to make sure the app is able to share your file to at least one peer on the data network. Larger files will take longer to upload depending on your network speed, and it was a sort of 1.1 gigabyte file, I think it was. So LBRY is still open, and I've now clicked away from the frequently asked questions thing. I'll close that, and it does now say, look, success, your file has been published to LBRY. While I was reading that, it's happened in the LBRY app. Your file has been published to LBRY and is shared beginner's canal art. The file will take a few minutes to appear for other LBRY users. Until then, it will be listed as pending under your published files. So click OK, and here it is, you see, and it says it's pending. Can you see that? So it'll take a few minutes for that to go through, but that will be listed under publishers. So that is basically how the new LBRY app works. A few other things tell you about. And it now tells me up there, look, Painting Canal Web Beginners has been published to LBRY. Click here to view it. We'll not bother with that at the minute. Settings there. Now, when you're watching things, if you remember when I uploaded that file, I had the option to set a price. When you are watching things on LBRY, when you go into the settings here, max purchase price, no limit, or choose limit. So I've put in here 0 LBRY credits. So basically it won't allow me to click on anything that is going to charge me anything. It says this will prevent you from purchasing any content over a certain cost as a safety measure. Always confirm before purchasing content. Only confirm purchases over a certain price. It's all fairly self-explanatory what this does. So if I now look for that video that I've uploaded, and it's not on Andy's Shed in all lowercase, I've actually got two channels on here. It's on at Andy's Shed there. So it's not on this channel, which is going to be my main one, but it's on this one, which I'm using as a test. It shows us one thing that I've published on this channel, and it's now just connecting to all the people who are using LBRY, the LBRY system, which is distributed amongst all the users. And after a few seconds, you see, my video comes up. And remember, I set it to dollars. I said you're going to have to pay in dollars to watch it. Well, because LBRY credits are not worth a lot of money at the moment, 54.2 LBRY credits to watch this video. Okay, so if I click this video, it says, yeah, to watch it, it's going to charge me 54.2 credits. If I click play, and it will let me do it, which I didn't think it would.
Hi there, and welcome to the shed.
Maybe it's letting me do it because it knows it's my own video.
We're going to be doing a little bit of painting. Some nice canalware style flowers
like these red roses that you can see that I've painted on this toolbox here. Now there are various videos. So there's the video, so we'll stop that now, and let's have a look now, because I can't remember how many credits I had up there, but theoretically that should have charged me 54.2 credits, but it might not have because it's my own video, and I did have it set to, you know, not let me watch any videos that were going to charge me. So let's have a little look at my library credits, at the overview for a start. Right, okay, and the wallet. And it's not charged me for watching it, but it did charge me that 1 credit, remember, to publish it. So can you see that 1 credit that's been charged there? And that 1 credit is now on that video, and I can get that back if I want to. And my balance at the moment is 381.877942 library credits, and basically 50 credits are worth about $1. It turns out at the moment, from what we've worked out from what was on that video back there. So 300, nearly 400 credits, basically is about $8. So current value of library credits, I've got about $8 worth of credits there. So that is how you make money on library, by people sending you tips in credits. So if you want, somebody wants to send a tip of $1 as we do this, you'd need to send about 50 credits, which would equal $1 at the moment. But remember, it's a new system. Bitcoin was new once upon a time as cryptocurrency, and now, you know, 1 Bitcoin is worth an astronomical amount of money. So maybe eventually library credits will be worth more money. So get in there now and start earning your library credits now. Get them in your wallet, and eventually you might make a fair bit of money. So that is how LBRY works. I hope you've enjoyed this little overview of it. There's lots of it that I haven't explained, but this was basically just a quick video on how to use the new version of the app. Remember, if you want to get LBRY, go to LBRY.com to get it. Well, just one little thing that I will tell you about uploading videos. This is very different to YouTube. When you upload a video to YouTube, YouTube always says to you, upload it in the highest quality possible. Then YouTube makes lots of copies of your video in different resolutions, different qualities, and will serve to whoever wants to watch your video the best copy that their computer or laptop or phone or whatever can cope with, and that, you know, YouTube censors the bandwidth speed, you know, the download speed of whoever is requesting a video, and sends the best quality that won't buffer. Now with this, there is only one quality of video, because this is not making multiple copies on a server somewhere. It is just the video that you upload. The thing about this is, when people come to download your video, come to watch your video, they are downloading from this peer-to-peer system. So they are uploading the exact file. They are downloading, sorry, the exact file that you uploaded. So if you uploaded it in a weird format that maybe not many people's computers can decode, then it won't play back on their computers. So always upload your files to LBRY in a format that you think most computers will be able to cope with, something like MP4s or something like that. and always upload them at not too high a resolution. Don't upload in 4K, because only people with a very fast internet connection will be able to watch your file back, because it's a lot of data to be getting from all the other library users over the peer-to-peer network to be able to rebuild 60 frames a second of 4K. Far better to upload, let's say, 30 frames a second of 720p, because that's less data, so it will be able to be rebuilt from all the peers faster, and more people will be able to experience a smooth stream of your video. There's nothing more annoying than trying to watch a video that buffers all the time. So don't upload it in too high a quality format. Be reasonable about the format you upload in, because the lower quality you upload in, the more people will be able to watch that stream back without it buffering. People using older hardware, people on slower internet connections, etc, etc, etc. This is something that I don't think in LBRY mentions anywhere, but it's just one of the things that happens. If you have any problems at any time with LBRY, there is a help thing here, and click the little cogwheel up there and then click on help, and then there are various things you can do. You can read the FAQs, which are brilliant, and will answer a lot of your questions, or you can join a live chat room, and all you have to do to get into that chat room is click on join chat and follow the instructions. It is a Discord chat room for anybody who's familiar with the Discord app, and it's really good, and there are people from LBRY in there. You know, the people who actually run the company and wrote the app on that are often in there, and you will get help from them. You can report a bug or suggest a new feature, and you can also view your log files. If something went wrong, have a look in your log file and send it to support, and then it also tells you how to back up your LBRY credits. This is the wallet thing. If you're familiar with cryptocurrency, I've got 381.88 LBRY credits in my wallet at the minute, and the wallet is a file on my computer. If my computer was to crash or something, or be stolen or something, I would lose all those credits because it's a file on my computer. So it recommends that you download your file. So it says your LBRY credits are controllable by you and only you via wallet files stored locally on your computer, which is what I've just said. Currently there is no automatic backup. If you lose them, you lose them. However, it's fairly easy to back up manually. To back up your wallet, make a copy of the folder listed below. So on my computer it's homeandrew.local share LBRY LBRY and all you have to do to create a backup is that. Just click that there, and that should create a backup. And it says, yes, saved a zip archive to home Andrew blah blah blah. What did it actually say where it saved it? Downloads Librium. So in download, so there should be a thing, Librium. There it is. You see, I've done it twice today. I've backed it up twice today, but there they are. They are the backups of my wallet that I've made today. As you can see, there's the date in there, 2019 07 for July, 28th is the date and the month, and the time. That one was done at 16:49, and this one was done at 17:55. Well, that's the one that I've just done. It says 17:55 on there. LBRY is not taking into account it's British summertime, so it's actually 18:55 or 18:56 now, as you see on my computer down there. But that is how you back up your wallet. It really is that simple. So I hope you've enjoyed this overview of LBRY, and get on there, give it a try, watch some of the videos. Also, please share out the videos. One other thing that I will show you is in your library, which is the videos that you've watched. Remember, we watched this one earlier. If you do want to get rid of it off of your system, if you don't want to share that out to the wider community anymore, if you want to make space on your computer, because it is taking up space on your computer, then just click on the video, don't play it, but you will see a remove from your library icon there. If you click that, it says remove files. Are you sure you would like to remove this video from the LBRY app? And you can also delete it from your computer if you want to. You don't have to. You can do that and it'll take it out of the app, but it'll stay on your computer. But if you want to delete it, click remove, and now you'll see it's gone from my library. If I go back home and come back to my library there, you'll see it's gone. See, it's gone. Okay, that is stuff that is in my library, stuff that I have published myself though on this channel. I mean, look, that's something that's in my library from my other channel there, and at Andy Shed without the capital letters. But in publishers, at Andy Shed with the capital letters, only got the one test video in that we've done, and there it is. If I want to delete that from my channel, click on that delete thing again. Are you sure you want to remove Painting Canalware from the LBRY app? Also delete this file from my computer, and also abandon the claim for this URL. Or what abandon the claim means, remember I invested against this video. I backed this video, if you like, by giving it 1 LBRY credit. And other people can back it by sending you tips and that for it, but I backed it by giving it 1 credit. If I abandon this claim, then the credits stored against this video that are backing this video will go into my main credits. So I've got 381.88 credits there. If I abandon this claim, that will go up a credit. So shall we do it? Let's abandon it. Okay. So I've abandoned the claim now, and if I look at my wallet, now see it's gone up to back up to 382.88 there, or there. So it's put that original LBRY credit that I backed that video, because I've now abandoned that video, it's there. But now that video has also disappeared, because if I now look at Andy's Shed, which is this channel here, oh, the video is still there. That's interesting. I would have thought that would have disappeared. Maybe it will in the fullness of time as the system catches up. I'm not sure about that. Well, I would have to look into that. It says now it says confirm the purchase, you see now, because I've abandoned the claim. This will purchase Painting Canalware for beginners for 54.2 credits. Well, I don't want to do that. I'm not entirely sure how that will work, because I've abandoned the claim. But yeah. So, that's an overview of how it works. I need to have a little look into that, because that seemed to be doing something a little bit complicated and strange there. But have a go at it. If you are a YouTuber, the other thing that you can do is you can get all your YouTube back catalogue put onto LBRY. If you go to LBRY.com using your ordinary browser, LBRY.com/YouTube, it will explain how to do that. Open your ordinary web browser. In my case, I use Firefox. And go to www.LBRY.com/YouTube. Is it LBRY.com? Yes, I think. And it will tell you how to do the YouTube sync. It says, get your YouTube videos in front of the LBRY audience. Claim your channel now, it says. And basically all you do is connect with your fans while earning money and rewards. Enter what you want as your channel name. And it says claim now. So whatever you want your channel name on LBRY to be, at whatever, at Andy's Shed or whatever, claim now and click I want to sync my content to the LBRY network and agree to these terms. So if you enter something here like test channel and you want to sync YouTube to it, you go claim now, and it will then ask you to sign in with Google to your YouTube account. If you were to sign in there and click next, it will then sync all your previous YouTube. It will basically copy all your YouTube videos over to LBRY. It doesn't do it instantly. It might take you a few days to do it because there is a backlog on doing these. But it will eventually do it, and it will send them all over. Now, at the moment, it won't put them into publishers here. You will have to do a search for them. You see, it's not given me. My LBRY channel is Andy Shed with the capital letters, but it's put my YouTube videos in here, Andy Shed with lowercase, because on that screen that I've just shown you, where I entered the name for what I wanted the channel to be, I did it all in lowercase, and so it's brought them in there. So it's gone into at Andy's Shed, and it's put all my things in there, in lowercase, in that channel. Now, what you are going to be able to do in a few weeks' time, about mid-August I think they've said, is you will then be able to claim this channel. So I will then be able to claim Andy's Shed in lowercase and make that my main channel. So it says until that is implemented, because remember they're still building this system, until that is implemented, if you're a YouTuber and you've put all your videos across automatically using that system at LBRY.com/YouTube, if you want to upload stuff manually, for now, really it's best to just hang on until you can claim your YouTube channel, in my case this one. Then you're going to be able to upload stuff and add to this. But at the minute I can't add any videos to this channel until a system is developed where I can claim it, which is coming out in August, when I will be able to then actually claim the channel. So basically they're still building the system, so don't worry too much about that. So until August, if you want to play with manually uploading stuff, make yourself another LBRY account with another wallet and play with it. But this will be my main channel come August. So the other one, which is at Andy Shed with capital letters, which is which is that one. That one, I'll delete that one when I can claim the other one. When I can claim this one. So I'll delete this channel, which is my test channel, when I can claim this. And you see I've got one published video on this. And you can now also do comments on the videos as well. Well, that's another thing to show you, the comments. So I can post a comment as Andy Shed, and there is the comment, you see. And if you then were to reload this, so let's go back to there and reload this, it should show me a comment. And it says, yeah, at Andy Shed has written the comment, hello, just testing the comments. So they're getting there. It is still a work in progress, library, but it is worth getting in there and trying. If you are a YouTuber, I think this will be the way to go. YouTube is upsetting so many people at the moment and demonetizing so many videos without much effort at all here. Basically, look, I've got nearly 400 credits. That's what, 50 credits to $1, so that's nearly $8 for doing very little. So yeah, give it a go. Go to LBRY.com to download it, as I say, and enjoy. That's about it from me for now. If you've enjoyed this video, remember, give us a like and give us a subscribe. But if you're actually watching this on LBRY, why not tip us a few of those credits there? And yeah, get involved. From me for now though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.